Bayek, new Assassin's Creed game Assassin's Creed Origins is on the way. It's been confirmed and Origins will be set in ancient Egypt. The gameplay reveal, however, suggests the series is taking a new turn with Origins, in which we'll discover how the Assassin's Brotherhood first got started. So what kind of game will this be, and what classic Assassin's Creed rules does it break? Assassin's Creed Origins is set in a vast area of Egypt, and it looks like there will be loads of towns and villages to explore. However, moment to moment, you will have to use your wits to find your way around, as the minimap has been scrapped in the presumable hope of immersing you into the world a bit more. In its place is a compass bar at the top of the screen, similar to Skyrim's, pointing players in the right direction. In the words of the developers,
you will have to play the game to put some icons in the game, you know.
Does this mean no more climbing towers to unlock area maps and find everything? Or is it purely to keep the bottom left-hand corner of our screens clear of clutter? One way to scout out the area is to unleash your new best friend, an eagle who we're going to nickname Dave.
Be my eyes, Senu.
Oh, alright, he's already got a name. Dave, Senu here is your eyes in the skies, but without the awful 90s jumpsuit. Similar to your bird pals in Far Cry Primal, Senu can be used to scan around the area ahead of you, tagging enemies and helping you find the best route forward. It looks like this might be replacing the traditional Assassin's Creed Eagle Vision power, suggesting the origins of the actual name Eagle Vision. But will we find out exactly how assassins develop the ability to see their targets in red and through wars, or will we have Senu right until the end? This iteration of Assassin's Creed brings a whole new kind of combat, which by the looks of it aims at creating a more responsive and dynamic system than that of Assassin's Creed so far. In plain terms, this means that the combat will no longer end up being a waiting game for a timed combat move, a button mash to break through blocks, or just zoom out weirdly to show every enemy surrounding you.
What's my melody? Spit like a suckling pig!
Instead, you'll have a fixed camera and be the one dodging and weaving, timing deflex with your shield, approaching different enemies in different ways depending on how you're both armed. It's less Assassin's Creed, more Dark Souls or Breath of the Wild. Also, ranged combat is getting an upgrade, benefiting from throwable spears, on-horse bow action, a bow with a barrage of 5 arrows, and slick slow-mo bow kill cams. Nice. And for fans looking to get lots of insta-kills with an Assassin's Blade, there are 2 things you'll have to worry about first. The first thing to consider is that protagonist Bayek isn't going to be a super trained fighter from the get-go, just unlocking new equipment as the game progresses and automatically being able to use it after a single tutorial. This time around, our main assassin will have a skill tree, offering skills to unlock and build up, with which players build their perfect assassin. This skill tree looks like it'll be more elaborate than the skill trees in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, resembling something more like a traditional RPG skill system, really deciding your approach to the gameplay. So if you want to be a super stealthy assassin and get those cool chain assassinations in the gameplay trailer, you'll likely have to invest specifically in stealth. Secondly, you won't get a nice assassin's blade handed to you by a handsome Italian inventor, and not only because Italy wasn't founded until 753 BC. Instead, you'll turn to the new loot and crafting system. We've all done our fair share of looting in Assassin's Creed games, but in Origins you'll get more than a few coins or a bit of medicine. Actual usable weapons will be available as loot in the world to find and keep, rather than just drop after you've used them once. Weapons will also be leveled, meaning they'll inflict different amounts of damage in a more obvious way than in previous games. Beyond that, you'll be able to craft and upgrade them in a more in-depth manner than in previous Assassin's Creeds. If you do want an Assassin-style classic blade that does enough damage to kill an enemy in a single hit, it looks like you'll have to find one or upgrade your crafting skills as well as your fighting skills to achieve that.
We give players many avenues within the crafting system, within the inventory system, within the skills. So a concrete output of this means that you cannot assassinate anybody in the game with one shot. If you dedicate yourself to crafting your hidden blade, to increasing the damage that it can do, you might be able to get there. But you have to dedicate yourself to it.
Being an open-world game with RPG elements, Assassin's Creed is adding deeper, story-led, actual questing into the series, rather than the assassin busywork side missions of previous games. You will find unique characters around the world with their own stories and agendas, with quests for you to undertake, and most of these will be completely optional.
They have their own purpose in the world, so they work, they go back to their home to sleep, and you can help them with the quest system. So you meet them, you talk with them, and they say, hey, I need some help with this. And as a player, you get to make a decision whether or not you want to engage with that specific type of NPC. So I think that's interesting, and that also gives flexibility to explore the world the way you want to and live the story the way you want to as a player.
We reckon these question marks on the compass bar have something to do with them. Here's hoping the new story-driven quests will be nice and varied. The less chasing down runners or tailing random people to overhear info, the better. One big thing you'd have been hard-pressed to miss in the early Assassin's Creed Origins gameplay is the presence of some whopping monster-sized enemies. We have seen some huge animals in the series previously, with a giant squid putting in an appearance in both the Ezio series and in Black Flag. Origins, however, takes the biscuit with a massive snake trying to eat Bayek's face off. It seems like the team are really going for it with the mysticism of ancient Egypt and using it to deliver massive boss fights unlike any found in the series to date. I mean, this is a bit different to Ezio chasing a Pope around, even a Pope with magical powers. Giant snakes are not the only animals hanging around in the ancient Egypt of Assassin's Creed Origins. The rich and varied environments of the new setting provide habitats for hippos and crocs in the Nile, birds such as flamingos, and feliformia or cat-like animals such as hyenas and leopards. The abundance of wildlife is more in keeping with Far Cry games and should make the world of Origins feel a bit more alive, while at the same time trying to make you less alive at every turn. Horses will be making a welcome return to Assassin's Creed, but we're most excited about camels as a new means of getting around. As fans of rideable animals in general, we here at Xtra are ridiculously excited for these mo-capped dromedaries. Those were the ways in which Assassin's Creed Origins breaks the familiar rules of Assassin's Creed to resemble the RPG-inspired Assassin's Creed meets The Witcher game from all those pre-E3 rumours. Are you excited for these changes? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for way more Assassin's Creed info in future. Thanks for watching, bye!